Hello and welcome back to Iota Poet. I just wanted to dive on here and show you how to get involved in the Lendexe public sale, i.e. the token sale of Lexe, which is due to drop on the 3rd of November 2022 at 1 PM CET time. I've very kindly been given special access by Lendexe to go through the steps and show you how you can buy the token. Hopefully this will make the process as smooth as possible for you Lendexians. I know there's a lot of you out there and hopefully you'll answer some of your queries. Let's just dive straight in. So very quickly, what is Lendexe? Lendexe is a DeFi lending platform that allows you to lock in your assets and borrow new ones to buy additional positions with your funds. You can use leverage to invest in other assets while still holding your original ones. Of course, there is some risk with this, so please make sure you do read up and have knowledge before you start borrowing and lending crypto. So I just want to quickly talk about the Lexe token and the tokenomics behind it. The max supply of Lexe will be 1 billion Lexe, and this public sale will amount to 9% of the total supply. And Lendexe, being the nice guys they are, have decided to give you options. There's an option A or an option B. Option A is 7% of the total supply, and it's a little bit cheaper, but the difference is there's a 12-month vesting period, which means you don't get access to your tokens immediately. You're going to have to wait a while to get all your tokens, up to a year. Whereas option B, you pay a little bit more and there's less supply, there's 2% supply, but you get immediate access to your tokens. So it's whether you want to do some short-term trading or whether you want to hold for the long term. It's up to you in terms of what strategy you want to take. Now there's one other thing I need to explain before you buy. Option A starts at 5 cents. However, if it's not all sold out during the sale, it decreases to 3 cents. Similar with option B, it starts at 7 cents and it decreases to 5 cents. Now I know you're thinking, why don't I just wait to the end of the sale and get a cheaper price? Well, that's not how it works. The price you buy the Lexe tokens at is the final price that's available after when either all the sale tokens are sold or the time expires. So you don't need to worry about when or how you need to worry about how, and I'm going to explain this video, but you don't need to worry about when you buy the tokens because it automatically gives you the price at the end of the sale either way. So there's no advantages to buying early or buying late. Now I'm glad we got that out the way, so let's buy some Lexe tokens. Straight off the bat, the website looks very nice. My website probably looks a bit different to yours just because I'm in an early access one, so I'm sure when the day comes it's going to look slightly different in terms of date, but it'll look very, very similar. So we click on Buy Now, which takes us to the login page. Now obviously we're a first time user here, so we want to register. And then we type in our information here. And we type in our email address. Okay. Obviously my username is going to be Iota Poet, the legendary username it is. Then I'm just going to think of a password. Okay. So hopefully that's going to be the same. Hopefully. You then type in your first name and your second name. And I'm just going to black these out for confidential reasons. Now this is going to be an interesting one because us UK users, it's usually either England, UK or Britain, and it seems to vary between sites. So what are we going to be? Oh, well, there's a British Indian Ocean territory. I don't know what that is, but that's not me unfortunately. Yeah, what are we? Is it United Kingdom? It is. Okay, so we click on that. I don't have a second citizenship unfortunately, and yeah, I'm still here in United Kingdom. I don't think I've doxed myself there because there's over 60 million of us. So we go to register dashboard, and now we have two tasks. We need to verify our email and set up our 2FA. So let's go. So verify email, send verification email, clicked, and then off camera I'm just gonna do that on my phone just to click verify. So you just go to email address, obviously like any other service. Okay, I've just done that, so let's see if it comes back and says verified. Let's refresh the page. There we go. So email verified. Now I need to set up the 2FA. So I need to scan this code essentially, which I will do now with if your Google Authenticator. You click on the plus in the bottom right hand corner and then you click scan QR code. It scanned it for me and then I type in the code. So that's 7 and there we go. So the account's now safe, and now I go back to the dashboard. So there we go, that's the 2 hard steps at the start done, the housekeeping, and now we can have a look at the site. So we've got the 2FA, we've got the wallets. Basically you can verify your Shimmer wallet, Ethereum wallet directly, and then here's the important part, buying your tokens. First of all, I'm going to do what you all came here for and show you how to buy the tokens. So I'm going to go for sale option B. And just since this is a trial, I'm going to go for the minimum possible, which I think is around 286. There we go. Part of this tutorial, I want to show you how to buy direct from Binance. So you don't even need a MetaMask or an Iota wallet or Firefly. You can buy direct from an exchange. So I'll show you exactly how to do that, because there may be some new users here. I understand that. So if you want to buy by Iota, you just go there and you send the money from your Iota address. But if you want to buy from an exchange, you type in the amount you want. You go to accept T's and C's, own wallet provider, and here's the address that you need to send the money to. So you copy this and then you go to Binance. You then go to your Binance wallet and basically go to Ethereum and withdraw. And then the address will come up. So you want to copy and paste the address from the Lendexe site. Control V in here. Now make sure, see, this is one thing that you could get wrong here. So just in case you're confused what's going on. If there's a space at the end, then it won't let you send it on the network. So you want to make sure there's a space there. Oh, you've deleted the space, sorry, so you can then use the networks. And then you want to choose a network. Okay, so no fees, so I don't see why you wouldn't select this one. Okay, I just want to say I fucked up here. Do not choose Arbitrum. Only choose the ERC20 network. This is the only Ethereum network that will work. So whoever that user is on Arbitrum that received my funds, make sure you buy plenty of beers on me. Damn it. Okay, stop right there. I'm doing this as part of the first time as well. And I did use the Arbitrum network and it didn't work, and I've realized why now, and it's because you need to use an ERC20. Okay, so this is extremely important. Make sure there's no space in the address, and also make sure it's an ERC20 network, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so then we go to the amount and we copy the exact amount here. Yeah, and somebody in Arbitrum Networks just received some free money. Luckily it wasn't very much, so that's fine. So we go to the amount we want to withdraw. Now, this is another key point here, that we need to make sure that what the account receives is the right amount and the fee is included. So we've got the withdraw amount here and we've got the receive amount here. So we need to make sure the receive amount is what's quoted here. So you will pay 0.462 blah blah blah. So we need to make sure the receive amount is this. So it's another key point. Okay, so we need to pump up these numbers basically. So let me just make a note. So we need to add this on basically. So we go to here. It's just simple maths. You just add the fee at the bottom to this figure. We do need an extra 44. There we go. So should be the right amount now. So then if I go to withdraw, continue. Now I need to type in my authenticator. Complete. Yeah, hopefully we'll receive the transaction soon enough. And there we go, guys, it processed, so we got through. So yeah, we've got past the payment stage. Now we need to do the dreaded KYC, which I know a lot of people are going to complain about, but as someone who works in the legal profession, I understand where Lendexe are coming from. If you're offering any sort of coins or financial rewards, you need to be very careful around the KYC verification. So even though it is a little annoying, they're doing the right thing here legally to protect, the platform. So we now need to go through these steps. Okay, so verify via mobile. Now I am going to do this on my mobile just because it's got all my information saved on there, so it's going to be a lot easier. And yeah, I don't really want to do it on the computer because obviously this is KYC, so I don't fancy KYC myself to the world. So I will do that and I'll give you a quick overview after I've done that. So I filled in the KYC information. They essentially needed your name, address, telephone number, a picture of your passport and a statement with your proof of address on. So pretty standard stuff for KYC. And there we go, it said buy successful. It briefly flashed on the screen and then it came up with this screen here. So even though the KYC says processing, I presume it's now processed because it said so. And also my transaction seems to now be here, waiting for the drop to go live. There we go. That's how you buy the Lexe token on Lendexe for the public sale. Okay, so just a quick update. I came back 20 minutes or so later and it had updated to the green. So yeah, all done. KYC done. Tokens bought. Now when moon. That's all for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.